Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and today I'm here to talk to you about diversity and the readathon that's going on to celebrate diversity in books. It is called DiverseAthon, and it was born out of this discussion that took place about this video that was posted by a booktuber somewhere, and I have not watched this video, but according to what everyone else has said about it, it talks about why do we need diversity, and it discussed the fact that they think that diversity is just a trend right now or something like that. So I don't know if this person has just been living under a rock, or if they honestly think that people all used to be the same, or something like that. But basically this readathon was born to celebrate diversity and promote diverse books. As soon as this readathon was announced, I knew that no matter how much else I'm planning to read this month, no matter how much else I have going on this month, I've got to participate, because this is so much more than a readathon. It's like a cause. So as a queer, half-Persian person, I obviously find diversity very important. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know what it's like to be discriminated against as well. I, for example, have pretty much been discouraged my whole life from, for example, putting Farsi language skills on my resume and other things that advertise my Persianness a lot. And you know who discouraged me the most from overly advertising my Persianness, I guess, is my own mother, because she has been racially profiled a ton, and she obviously didn't want the same thing for me. The thing about being half Persian as well is the fact that people will say like really prejudiced things right in front of me because they don't know about my ethnicity. And so like one day somebody at work, in the break room at my work, was talking about, oh, I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton because she's with them. And the person she was talking to was like, them who? And the lady was like, the Middle East. And I kind of just thought to myself, like, Hillary Clinton can't be conspiring with the entire Middle East. Like, she'd have to be conspiring with a specific country. You hear very othering comments like that on like a regular basis, even if the person isn't talking shit about you specifically. Like, it's pretty horrible, and obviously, like, I'm sure any person of color or half person of color like me knows what I'm talking about, and anyone in the LGBT community also, like, obviously would know what I'm talking about. So I feel like diversity in books is critical to just people in general, people's lives, because, I mean, there are areas in the world, and certainly areas in the United States, but I'm sure there are places in the whole world somewhere where people have like barely even met anyone of a different ethnicity or a different sexual orientation who's openly so honestly, like, there are so many places, so many people out there in the world who don't know about diversity at all, really, because they've just never been exposed to stuff like that. And so it's really important to read diversely and all of this stuff. So basically, DiverseAthon starts on Monday and goes for a week. It goes Monday through Monday, and I will leave all the information for it down in the description below, and you should definitely check out the videos from all four of the hosts, because they each do so much more in their videos than just announce the readathon and give the details. The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. I recently acquired this book, and I am very excited to read it because I read his other book, The Lone Ranger and Tonto Fistfight in Heaven, and it was really, really great. For those of you who don't know, Sherman Alexie is a Native American and writes a lot about Native Americans, Native American Indians. I also plan to read either White Teeth or On Beauty by Zadie Smith. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to read. I may read both, who knows. But I don't know what either of them is really about. I just know that they're very diverse and that Zadie Smith is diverse as well. So if you've read either of these, please let me know which one you think I should start with, because I really have no idea. Another book that I plan to get to is And the Mountains Echoed by Khaled Hosseini, and I read The Kite Runner. I loved the crap out of it. Like, it sounds so boring when you try to describe it to somebody, but it's just so interesting and so gripping when you're actually reading it. And so I bet you this is gonna be the same. And also, I did happen to just like download the audiobook of Kindred by Octavia Butler, the first sci-fi to ever be written by a Black woman, which is actually really surprising. So I guess from what I understand, it's about a girl who goes back in time to when there was slavery and stuff. So I'm definitely really interested in reading a sci-fi book with a Black main character by a Black author, because that sounds really awesome. And lastly, I want to read The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers, because I've been meaning to get to this book for so long. I'm so excited to read it, but I just keep having more books that I want to read. So from what I know about this book, it has all kinds of different characters in it. It has people of color, it has LGBT people, etc., etc. So and this book just sounds so good, and it's a sci-fi, and I'm super excited to read this. So those are the books that I plan to read for DiverseAthon. Let me know what you're planning to read in the comments. Let me know if you have any recommendations, and definitely let me know what diversity means to you, because I would definitely be interested in hearing all of your thoughts on that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Bye!